A condominium tied to Britney Spears has been put up for sale in the Sunshine State. In 2021, this condo became a point of controversy when supporters of Britney Spears argued against her life being managed by her family. However, some members of the Free Britney movement took issue with Jamie Lynn Spears' past comments about her sister. Want to know more about this? Luckily for you, TTP member, we've prepared all you need to know about this controversial Florida condo owned by Britney Spears. Let's see if it's worth the $2 million listing. Aside from that, let's get to know who Britney Spears is behind her famous songs and what happened to her. The famous singer Britney Spears just put a condo up for sale in Destin, Florida. This unit near the water in Florida was the point of controversy in 2021 during the Free Britney movement, where many fans protested Britney's conservatorship, which managed her life and finances. In the process, Britney's strident supporters found past comments made by her younger sibling, Jamie Lynn Spears. Jamie Lynn said she did not receive any support from her sister. However, what many people took issue with is a social media post where Jamie Lynn claimed the condo was jointly owned. Jamie Lynn, who originally posted she owned the condo in question, later added clarification that this was not true. The owner of the property is Bridgemore Timber LLC. Britney Spears is no longer living in her penthouse in Florida's Panhandle. The home is now on the market for $2 million. She will double her money if she gets the full asking price of the beach retreat that she purchased in 2001 for $920,000. Now let's talk about what this condo unit offers. This is a penthouse unit on the 10th floor that offers 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and over 3,600 square feet of living space. While the outdated decor could use a refresh, the views don't seem to be out of date. Enter into a grand vestibule which leads to a foyer, 10-foot ceilings, and marble flooring. Main living and dining areas offer 180-degree views of the water below. It's so fine with a view of the water that includes mirrored walls and columns with a fireplace, an ornate dining room with a wet bar, and walls of glass to take in the views. As we all know, the owner of this home has a musical background, so they have included a white piano in the living room. The balcony is accessible via a sliding door. It gives you a beautiful view of the Emerald Coast as you see the sunset. With a large kitchen, you can have a dining table along with black counters, appliances, and white cabinetry. One of the bedrooms will have a private study area with floor-to-ceiling windows. The guest bathroom features a separate shower, and there's also a built-in soaking tub, along with amenities like a gym, pool, and game room. Another property, Spears has bought some property on the West Coast. Spears recently married Sam Asghari at her Thousand Oak estate, which she purchased in 2015 for $7.4 million. With 5 bedrooms and 20 acres of land, this estate has an infinity pool and 3-hole golf course. The space was secured for his upcoming wedding in Calabasas, CA. The 1.6-acre estate in the Estates of the Oaks is favored by celebrities and can be found for $11 million. Built in 2009, the 11,650 square foot estate has 7 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms with amenities such as a gym, walk-in safe, home theater, and wet bar. And the property's grounds include a swimming pool, hot tub, outdoor kitchen, and 1-bedroom guest house. In 1999 and 2000, Britney Spears had 2 best-selling albums, Baby One More Time and Oops, I Did It Again. In recent years, Britney has performed a 4-year Las Vegas residency and has produced albums including Circus, Femme Fatale, and Britney Jean. In a sense, she has more of her freedom back now that she's been released from a 13-year conservatorship that controlled most of her life and journey. But that's not it. Let us hear more about Britney Spears. Britney Jean Spears was born on December 2, 1981 in Mississippi, raised in Louisiana, and made some of the most popular music videos ever. For a while, however, she was more known for her personal struggles. Britney Spears never thought of herself as a performer, but was good at entertaining friends and family. Even in school, she liked to have star search competitions rather than play. Ever since I was 7 or 8 years old, my mom would have company over, and I was always performing for everybody in front of the TV, according to her interview with Hollywood reporter Susie said. When she was 8 years old, she auditioned for a spot on the Disney Channel's The All-New Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Spears did not get the part, but she eventually achieved another one of her childhood dreams, showcasing her vocal talents on the popular entertainment competition Star Search in 1992. When Spears was 11 years old, she auditioned to be a cast member on the all-new Mickey Mouse Club. In 2001, the show's producers picked her to help launch her career even further. Spears also starred on the Disney Channel show in 2005 and continued to work with the channel until 2009. She said of the show in an interview, "We had an amazing time. We got to sing and dance and do everything." After the show failed in 1995, Spears focused on her musical career. She eventually landed a contract with Jive Records and released her first single, Baby One More Time, in September of 1998. The catchy tune hit the top of the charts at the end of January 1999 and was bolstered in part by a pop music video that features Spears dancing in a provocative Catholic schoolgirl uniform to racy choreography. Although her controversial outfit drew criticism from parents who would have their children dance in a Catholic schoolgirl uniform, Spears claimed she was just as sweet and innocent as Southern girls usually are. Spears' debut album and its hit single Baby One More Time reached #1 on the Billboard 2000 charts that same year. It became one of the best-selling albums in history, with over 25 million copies sold worldwide by the end of 1999. At the Billboard Music Awards that same year, Spears picked up 4 awards, including Female Artist of the Year and Best New Artist. Spears, who had broken onto the scene in 1999, made her debut album with a #1 hit song and star-studded career. Her personal life received more scrutiny with rumors that she was dating Justin Timberlake. In 2001, Britney Spears took a big risk by making the first move towards shedding her innocent image and taking her sound in a new direction by releasing I'm a Slave for You. The single sounded more like a Prince track than her bubblegum pop of the past. "I'd get bored singing the same kind of songs all the time," she explained. Performing at the MTV Video Music Awards with a 7-foot albino python around her neck, Spears made heads turn when she danced wearing barely their bondage attire and then stole the show with an albinism cage dance. Spears was chosen in a major studio movie, Crossroads. The film received mixed reviews and ended up earning more than $60 million worldwide. Spears experienced another disappointment later that spring when she teamed with her ex Justin Timberlake to announce they were no longer dating. In 2003, Spears and Aguilera shared a kiss on stage with Madonna during a performance. Some saw this performance as another way for Spears to present the latest version of her more sexualized public persona. Spears at this time acknowledged that Madonna was an important influence on her. "I remember being in my living room and watching her on TV. I would dance around in my short tops and sing and dream about being her," Spears told Newsweek. Spears released her next album, In the Zone, on November 10th that included vocals from Madonna on the Me Against the Music track. The top single of In the Zone, Toxic, earned Spears her first Grammy Award for Best Dance Recording. Spears became well known in the multimedia world. She married childhood friend Jason Alexander, but it didn't last. In 2004, she got involved with Kevin Federline, who was followed by the media for his promiscuous lifestyle. Federline's girlfriend was pregnant at the time, so their relationship only intensified as a result. Spears experienced some troubles in her professional life around this time. She had to undergo surgery, forcing her to cancel the last part of her tour. Spears and Federline married on September 18, 2004 in Studio City, California. Shortly after her wedding, she released greatest hits My Prerogative. The album was her way of talking back to her critics and lashing out about the media frenzy which constantly surrounded her. The album sold more than 5 million copies, which wasn't as successful as In the Zone. Despite her declining sales, Britney Spears remained happy with her life and announced in April 2005 that she and her husband were expecting their first child together. "I find being pregnant empowering. I think it brings out a pure side of you," Spears said according to Source. However, throughout 2015, the young couple's reality show Britney and Kevin Chaotic continued to go unnoticed due to the low viewership of their show. That September, new son Sean Preston was born. In February 2006, Britney Spears was caught on camera driving a car with her infant son in her lap. Her parenting skills became the center of national debate, and she was rebuked by Transportation Security Norman Mineta, calling her behavior irresponsible and troubling. Mineta said that she was sending the wrong message to millions of her fans. Spears apologized for the incident and said that she made a mistake. "I love my baby more than anything, and as unfortunate an experience it has been for me and my family," Spears told People. "If child safety is brought up because of this, I fully support that." In September 2006, Britney Spears and Kevin Federline had another son, Jaden James. But only 2 months later, Britney filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. After her separation, Spears started partying with her old friends again. She checked in and out of rehab, attended beauty salons while she had her head shaved so the paparazzi could take photos of her. Paris Hilton was also at the salon with other celebrities, and on March 4, 2007, Spears told the owner that "My mom is going to freak." In March 2007, Spears spent time at a treatment center in California. By the summer, Spears and Federline had difficulty going through a bitter custody battle for their 2 sons. She struggled with personal difficulties, but moved forward with her musical career with the album Blackout, which she released in September of that year. The single Gimme More received a warm reception from the public and critics. However, at the MTV Video Music Awards that year, Spears had a disastrous performance. She appeared nervous on stage with sluggish dancing and poorly lip-syncing. A few days later, Spears was charged in connection to a hit-and-run incident in a parking lot. In 2007, Spears wasn't the sole member of their family to make headlines. Her younger sister actress Jamie Lynn announced that she was pregnant at the age of 16. She became a controversial symbol for teen pregnancy after becoming a star on Nickelodeon, the cable channel's kid-friendly TV network. Despite the setbacks, Blackout hit the second slot on the Billboard charts after its November release. It seemed like this comeback was short-lived though, as in January 2008, Spears appeared to have another breakdown and was taken away by psychiatrists. Federline eventually received full custody of her children. Spears made another return to the hospital in December following months of speculation, and her mother later wrote that she believed her daughter experienced postpartum depression. In the hospital, Spears became caught up in a power struggle between her parents and her manager, who she believed was trying to control her life. Her father obtained control of Spears' professional, personal, and medical matters. That summer, Spears brought home 3 awards at the MTV Video Music Awards by performing Piece of Me, bringing her good fanfare and success. Spears enjoyed a big return to the popular sitcom How I Met Your Mother. That fall, she appeared on television again when she hosted Saturday Night Live. With her release of Circus coming just 2 years after Womanizer, Spears was able to break the top of the charts again with clubby pop singles, in large part to the success of her #1 hit, Womanizer. Rolling Stone critic Karine Gans applauded the album's adventurous pop sound and sang its praises. With her fans also singing its praises, Spears scored 2 top 10 singles on Billboard and another higher one on Billboard. While Spears seemed to be more focused on her personal life, she admitted to a known magazine that she's not a fan of going out. She enjoys staying in bed, watching Dancing with the Stars, or reading a Danielle Steele novel. Spears also told the source that she's kind of boring. Spears proved she could still make powerful pop music in 2011 with her 6th #1 album, Femme Fatale. The recording included the hit songs I Wanna Go and Till the World Ends. Spears also seemed happy in her personal life, engaging at the end of 2011 with then-boyfriend Jason Trawick, though they later split by early 2013. Spears took on a new challenge. She joined the well-known singing competition show The X Factor in its 2nd season and was given the role of a judge for the show. Like all judges, Spears was hard to please. Said Simon Cowell about her, "She's very unpredictable," according to People magazine. You never know what she's going to do next, but she ended up staying only 1 season with the show. In late 2013, Spears released her 8th album, Britney Jean. The lead single from the album, Work Bitch, was released before Britney Jean, along with other tracks including Alien, Perfume, and Passenger. Though Britney Jean received mixed reviews from critics, some calling it introspective and mature, others deeming it forgettable. Also in 2013, Spears began a residency at Planet Holiday Resort and Casino in Las Vegas with the show Britney Piece of Me. The residency was initially expected to last for 2 years, though it later extended for an additional year until December 2017. Spears joined forces with Iggy Azalea on the song Pretty Girls. They performed their collaboration at the Billboard Music Awards in May, but the song peaked at a modest number 29 in the United States. The following year, she released Glory and found a new love in model or trainer Sam Asghari, filming a music video for her single Slumber Party. In November 2017, Britney Spears donated $1 million to the Nevada Childhood Cancer Foundation through ticket sales from her show in Las Vegas. In October 2017, she donated a painting for an auction supporting victims of the October 2017 shooting massacre. The piece was done by famed TV personality Robin Leach, and he paid $10,000 for it. Shortly after wrapping up her Grand Vegas residency, the pop star announced that she would embark on a tour across North America and Europe in the summer of 2018. To see me live this summer, visit www.pieceofmecomtours.com for tickets and additional information. In September 2018, it was reported that Spears was ordered to fork over $100,000 in child support dues to her ex-husband Federline. This amount became necessary after she already forked out $20,000 per month as well. Her ex wanted her to pay more as their children approached the teenage years. On January 13, 2019, Spears announced she would be taking an indefinite leave of work to help care for her father. In April of that year, the singer revealed that she has entered a treatment center because of the stress associated with her father's health issues. After checking out of the facility that month, concerns over Spears' health continued. In May, it was reported that Spears' mother wanted to be involved in her daughter's conservatorship. In June, managers suggested that she was not mentally or physically ready to resume performing. Federline obtained a restraining order for his and Spears' 2 children after an incident on August 27. Attorneys confirmed that a disagreement took place between Jim and Britney when she unlawfully took her kids to visit her father. In 2020, after sustaining a foot fracture from dancing, Spears experienced another setback. That's it for this video, TTP member. Remember to subscribe to our channel. And if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon.